Oh, Francis Ford Coppola, if only you knew what it was like to make a Marvel movie. If only you knew the pain. The behind-the-scenes struggles. The sheer dedication to the craft that it takes to make a Marvel movie. Francis Ford Coppola, what have you done?
Well,
Oh my God. Grace has truly outdone herself this time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Monkeys, roll the footage.
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right,
that a lot.
okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
that's just a car.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Here we are, folks, over on Twitter. We see the Grace Randolph, at Grace Randolph. Not so easy to make a Marvel level movie, is it, Coppola?
I know what you get. You're a damn predator. All right, just get the hell out of here. I got a goddamn
On the heels of the Hollywood Reporter saying Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis has descended into chaos, according to multiple sources, the movie, currently halfway through shooting, has in the last week lost key creative talent, on top of losing the entire visual effects team in December. Now, Grace Randolph, this is a hilariously bad take from somebody who is a notorious shill for Disney. Everything they do, and she fights trying not to shill for him, but she still does. And then she has hilariously stupid takes like this. Not so easy to make a Marvel level movie. You're talking to the man who made Apocalypse Now. There's a lot bigger YouTubers than me, one of being the Critical Drinker, who did a wonderful behind the scenes look at Apocalypse Now. This is hilarious. Like we showed in the intro, this basically, like, Marvel, what they do is this. This is Marvel right here. Hang on a second. I'm not even gonna stand. Well, here I'm not even gonna stand up. I mean, this is basically like a Marvel movie. Okay, do I need to yell out? Yeah. This is me in front of my green screen fighting against monsters. So that's basically what Marvel does. Is they have their people stand in front of a green screen like I'm in front of. Whenever you see me on camera, I'm in front of my green screen and play pretend for millions and millions of dollars with little beads on them, so for green screen points and CGI. It's hilarious that Grace Randolph says that Francis Ford Coppola has no idea what it's like to make a Marvel level movie. You know, not so easy, is it?
Well.
Like, this woman just exudes stupidity and is rewarded for it. It's hilarious. Let's see what the comment section looks like here. And it's got 1,163 likes, 577 quote tweets. Of course, I'd already blocked you. Now I'll go back to forgetting who you are for another 3 to 5 years. Stop wasting your life-serving swill. Coppola has a reputation for being an even more controlling director than James Cameron, only he doesn't have Cameron's luck. Aside from parts 1 and 2 of The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, and Bram Stoker's Dracula are a string of flops. This has 1 like and 13 comments. Name 4 of the greatest films of all time, aside from, might want to slow down and read that out loud to yourself. Mr. Contrarian in Hollywood, it's always, what have you done for us lately, until they're retired or dead. This guy's just getting owned. You have the worst taste imaginable. Godfather 3 wasn't a flop, by the way. Critics were butthurt about it, but it made a decent chunk of money. The Conversation, Peggy Sue Got Married, and The Outsiders also made decent money. So if you don't count his hits, they're all flops. One of the worst takes ever. The Conversation, Rumblefish, The Outsiders. Yeah, let's see a few more replies here. Keep eating your Disney slot.
Who's the asshole?
Maybe one day you'll look down at the bowl and see Grace sold as paste you've been consuming. Easily the dumbest film take I'll read all year, and it's only January 9th. And Marvel has a reputation for being a very controlling studio. What's the difference? Godfather Part 2 wasn't even his best movie from 1974. Get the fuck out of here, bozo. Your take is dumber than the original post, and that's saying something. Oof. So he got owned. Coppola spent over 200 days filming a war movie in the jungle with actual military equipment and real explosives. I'd like to see a director who knows a green screen set try this. Right? It wouldn't happen today. You couldn't do it. These directors are not equipped emotionally or intellectually for something like that. They're not. Marvel movies, even the best of them like Black Panther or Winter Soldier, I don't know if I'd put Black Panther up there with the best Marvel movies, Chief. You might want to slow down. Winter Soldier definitely deserves to be up there, but not Black Panther. Are not great films. 25 years from now, they won't be remembered like The Godfather and Apocalypse Now. Absolutely right. Absolutely correct take. Like I said, Winter Soldier is a cool movie, a spy movie, if you take it out of the MCU and take all the Marvel stuff off of it. But it's still just a spy movie at that point, you know? As far as like being Godfather level, which I'm not even the hugest fan of The Godfather, although I acknowledge it's one of the greatest films ever made. It's way better than anything Marvel has done. Let's see. Please watch a movie made before 2008. I seriously question and wonder if you truly like film sometimes. It seems you like only the business aspect of the industry and you could care less about the actual creative side. This is absolutely right. The best time to delete this tweet was immediately after sending it. The second best time is now. What did you say?
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
Not even Marvel can make a Marvel level movie anymore. This one's great. Be ashamed of who you are. Yeah, right here. Hearts of Darkness, a filmmaker's apocalypse. About the making of Apocalypse Now. You forgot, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I mean, this is... Yeah, this may have been the worst way this article could have been reacted to. The man made Apocalypse Now and the production was a nightmare. The finished result was one of the greatest films ever made. Sometimes it's not our turn to talk. That is perfect for Grace. What else do we have? Yeah, why don't you get back to me when Marvel produces something the caliber of Apocalypse Now, The Godfather, and The Conversation? It seems in your anger you posted cringe. Megan's Rotten Tomato score is higher than nearly every MCU movie. Oh, this is a great picture. This is one I used at the beginning of the video for Coppola. Just smile politely, y'all. We're witnessing mental illness. The guy made Godfather 1 and 2. Apocalypse Now produced THX 1138, American Graffiti, The Conversation, Rumblefish, The Outsiders, Dracula. I don't agree with his stance on Marvel, but do your research before posting. I think the hard part is trying to make it not Marvel level. God. Imagine saying this to the director of The Godfather of Apocalypse Now. Ignored. Your message has been ignored due to it being dumb. Descending into chaos is Coppola's brand. Exactly. Did you Google his name before posting this? Wasn't this the same situation during Apocalypse Now? Coppola is always in the trenches making his epics. Y'all don't seem to remember the 90s where action movies turned to shit like Eraser, Judge Dredd, or Striking Distance. I literally couldn't stand the crap everyone liked. For instance, The Rock or Independence Day. There was not any weight to any of it. Thank God for Marvel.
He chose poorly.
90s, Matrix, Fight Club, True Lies, Terminator 2, Ronin, Demolition Man, Speed, Cliffhanger, The Game, Leon, Independence Day, Jurassic Park, Point Break, not to mention all the films by Tarantino, Damon and Affleck, Kevin Smith. Yeah, I'll give that one a like because this guy's an idiot. Thank God for Marvel. Oh my God, it's not an act, is it? You really are that stupid. Have you ever heard of a decade called the 70s? If you like big budget spectacle, it was quite the decade for it. They're not going to run out of swill just because someone makes something else, Grace. That's so easy to make a Marvel movie now. Is it Coppola? That is absolutely perfect. Trying to dunk on one of the truly great living artists over production troubles is not a good look. What does the Marvel level movie even mean? Big, expensive? Coppola dealt with these issues before most of the MCU industrial complex was even alive. He literally made multiple greatest of all time level movies. Why are you even in the business? This you? Are you comparing Coppola to the MCU? Godfather is the best movie in cinematic history. What's wrong with you YouTubers who think they can go insulting people like James Cameron and Francis just for a few clicks? Such a shame. He's literally made better movies than anyone at Marvel could dream of. Because of the difficulty of Apocalypse Now, Coppola was feeling suicidal at that time. Now he's facing similar difficulties. You want to poke fun? Disgraceful. The worst movie ever. Worst tweet ever. Delete your account. Detect a father figure. Oh my God. That's fucking amazing. You're insufferable, truly.
But wait! There's more!
Oh, here's some quote tweets from Grace. Grace's detractors. The outtakes from The Godfather are better than anything Marvel has ever done. Girl, what are you talking about? It was insulting Grace, though. This is either a pathetic attempt at attention or a massive bullhorn towards the ignorance she has about the film that we're already aware of. Regardless, this shows she cannot be taken seriously as a critic, and hopefully anyone supplying her money figures that out too. Good call, Grace, and may God have mercy on your soul. Grace, please block me. I would block you, but then I'd be reminded you exist if I looked at my block list. Your entire existence revolves around saying all the feels after watching a trailer.
Well.
If only Disney had, say, a public record of major talents getting hired and then leaving or getting fired from projects over undisclosed creative differences at different stages of production, even nearing post-production, we could fire back, alas.
But that's not the case here.
Any 5 minutes of that utter POS movie Twixt looks better than all the Marvel movies combined. Any 5 seconds of his 3 to 4 masterpiece bodies of entirety are Marvel's output from founding to now. One of the greatest filmmakers in history, self-financing his passion project is a terrible idea, but Disney slop-obsessed freaks dunking on it. The likely failure of this penultimate end-of-life project is incredibly depressing. Look up how Apocalypse Now was made before disrespecting Coppola and putting him in the same sentence as a Marvel movie, you imbecile. Bitch, the dude made Godfather, Godfather 2, and Apocalypse Now. It cost $31 million back in the day. What are you smoking? A Marvel level movie. What? Yeah, Grace is just getting owned here. Imagine being this stupid. I like that almost every response is just dunking on this person. Does this thing have brain damage? Imagine using Marvel as a standard for CGI. You are a moron, and I hope James Gunn makes fun of you again. Yeah, take that, Coppola, you piece of shit. Ron Perlman's fan. It's Ron Gashton. Yeah, this is a great one right here. Said Marvel level movie versus a Coppola production. Yeah, a green screen kit, which I have right behind me, or actually freezing in a jungle. Thank you for contributing to the slow death of the cinematic experience. These MCU dorks are making me not enjoy the MCU anymore. The world doesn't need your opinion. And he literally made this past masterpiece. Pipe down, you clown. Apocalypse Now. Right? This is what we're talking about when we talk about Grace Randolph and her.
Just quit being a cunt.
So there you have it, folks. Grace Randolph getting roasted on her own tweet thread on a quote tweet from The Hollywood Reporter regarding Francis Ford Coppola. And she really wanted to try to take him to task and use Marvel as the bar, when that bar is set way, way low as far as quality filmmaking and Marvel goes. Two things that are not synonymous and go hand in hand with each other. Not anymore. Not in a long, long time, ladies and gents. But you know what to do. Slap that like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on Twitter if you're not already. We're just shy of 800 followers. We're at 787, something like that. Not that Twitter following amounts to a hill of beans, but it does help with reach for the channel. So you follow us, we'll follow you back. That's how it goes. Like I said, throw us a subscription, ding the bell for notifications. We got a lot more content coming up this week. I know this has been a 3-upload day. I've been busy. Big shout out to my editor, Goodstuff. Get ready because we got, another 4 live streams coming at you this week, I think. Yeah, 4. 4 more live streams, ladies and gentlemen. You got Wednesday, Holy Shit News. You got the Holy Shit News after show with the whole crew. Then Friday night, go over to the channel. If you're here. Go to the community tab and vote for which Friday the 13th movie we should watch on Friday the 13th, this coming Friday at 7 p.m. And then Saturday night's main event to cap off the week that was right here on the channel. A lot of entertainment coming at you. I'm Etepel Cooey from the Place to Be Reviews. right here with all of you. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. And Grace.
So
Self-high five.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all day.
This doesn't bode well.
You're lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.